Good morning, good morning, good morning. Carol Davis here with a spot of sunshine just for you. It is Wednesday, March 31st, and it's 10 a.m. Pacific time. I do this Tuesday through Friday, 10 a.m. Pacific time, because it's my contribution to the changed world and the pandemic. And I wanted to do something positive every day because I wasn't in a place where I could get out much when I started this. I can get out now, but I couldn't before. And also, I put these on YouTube. Change, Less, Change YouTube. If you want, go to Change, Less, Change YouTube, where you can tell your friends to check it out. You can read past ones. You could watch every, 5 minutes, all the broadcasts. You could get a whole story. So that's my story, and I'm sticking to it. I'm going to apologize if my hair looks grungy. It's only because I just washed it, so it's not grungy, it's not oily, it's not icky, it's wet, because it didn't dry yet. It's shoulder surgery, and I still can't do my hair very well. So it is what it is. I try to get it done. I live in a climate that's very dry, so it usually dries very fast. I usually have it done before I come on here. Okay, that's enough. So I'm so glad you're here. Today I'm going to read a favorite of everyone's, I think, or a lot of people like this, because it's by Eckhart Tolle, and everyone knows Eckhart Tolle, The Power of Now. Have you read A Power of Now and a New Earth? I'm just saying, he's an amazing writer, and a lot of people identify with him. But he paired up with this cartoonist guy called Patrick McDonnell, and they wrote this truth book for kids. It's one of my favorite ones to read to you guys. Okay, so here we go. It's called Guardians of Being, because it's the truth of animals. What are animals here for? You'll see when I read it. He says they are the guardians of being. So a lot of people think like this, that animals may be more evolved than us, because look at animals. They don't have to ask for anything. I mean, they go arf if they're hungry maybe, or arf if they want to go out. But overall, without being asked, you feed them. You just feed them, you take them out, you do all these things that they have trained you to do. And in return, they cuddle and they love you and they don't talk back, and they listen endlessly to our troubles or to our joys and our sorrows. They listen. So animals are pretty special. I love animals, and I just don't have one now because I just can't for a number of reasons, but love animals. You ready? He says right off the bat, true happiness is found in simple, seemingly unremarkable things. Swallow that. But to be aware of little quiet things, you need to be quiet inside. A high degree of alertness is required. Be still, look, listen, be present. Bring awareness to the many subtle sounds of nature. It shows the ocean. You ever just sit and listen to the ocean crashing against rocks or on the sand breaking? Love it. Or the rustling of leaves in the wind. Raindrops falling. I like that sound, raindrops. Especially if you have a tin roof. The humming of an insect. Sometimes I don't like that sound. It's like, where are you? They hide from you, and they make that noise. The first bird song at dawn. Do you have birds that sing in the morning? I do. Love them. Give yourself completely to the act of listening beyond the sounds. There is something greater, a sacredness that cannot be understood through thought. Look at a tree, a flower, a plant. Look at your awareness. Rest upon it. How still it is. How deeply rooted in being. Allow nature to teach you stillness. The pandemic has taught us stillness, don't you think? We were all busy. Whoever stopped to listen to the rustling of leaves? Seriously, how many of you before the pandemic ever listened to the rustling of leaves. And maybe you don't now, but I bet that you stop, but you hear more and see more now since the pandemic than you ever did before. What a gift. Everything natural, every flower, tree, and animal has important lessons to teach us if we would only stop, look, and listen. Just watching an animal closely can take you out of your mind and bring you into the present moment, which is where the animal lives all the time. Surrendered to life. Think that. Our animals are surrendered. It is so wonderful to watch an animal because an animal has no opinion about itself. It is. It just is. That's why the dog is so joyful and why the cat purrs. When you pet a dog or listen to a cat purring, thinking may subside for a moment and a space of stillness arises within you, a doorway into being. Awesome. The vital function that pets fulfill in this world hasn't been fully recognized. They keep millions of people sane. Did you hear this? The vital function of pets. They keep millions of people sane. Hi, Bob. They have become the guardians of being. I love this book. Most of us live in a world of mental abstraction, conceptualization, and image making, a world of thought. We are immersed in a continuous stream of mental noise. It seems that we can't stop thinking. Just as the dog loves to chew bones, the human mind loves its problems. You know, you ever hear a dog with its squeaky toy, squeak, 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 squeak? That's my brain. We get lost in doing, thinking, remembering, anticipating, lost in a maze of complexity and a world of problems. Nature can show us the way home, the way out of the prison of our own minds. Out of the prison of our own minds. Close your eyes and say to yourself, I wonder what my next thought is going to be. Then become as alert as a cat watching a mouse hole. You may find that as long as you are absolutely alert, the next thought does not arise. I have lived with many Zen masters, all of them cats. So we're going to stop there for today. We'll pick up again tomorrow. It's only Wednesday. We'll be back tomorrow, Thursday. April Fool's Day, but this is not a joke. This is not an April Fool's joke. We will be here at 10 a.m. tomorrow. Thank you. Have a beautiful day. Don't forget to contact me if you want, and or go to the YouTube channel where all these broadcasts are living forever. And that is Change Less Change YouTube. Change Less Change YouTube. Thank you. Mwah.